Psalms 16, a poem by David. Verse 1. Preserve me, God, for I take refuge in you. My soul, you have said to the Lord, you are my Lord. Apart from you, I have no good thing. As for the saints who are in the earth, they are the excellent ones in whom is all my delight. Verse 4. Their sorrows shall be multiplied who give gifts to another God. Their drink offerings of blood I will not offer, nor take their names on my lips. Verse 5. The Lord assigned my portion and my cup. You made my lot secure. The lines have fallen to me in pleasant places. Yes, I have a good inheritance. I will bless the Lord who has given me counsel. Yes, my heart instructs me in the night seasons. Verse 8. I have set the Lord always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. Therefore my heart is glad, and my tongue rejoices. My body shall also dwell in safety. Verse 10. For you will not leave my soul in Sheol, neither will you allow your Holy One to see corruption. You will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy. In your right hand there are pleasures forevermore. Psalms 17, a prayer by David. Verse 1. Hear, Lord, my righteous plea. Give ear to my prayer that doesn't go out of deceitful lips. Let my sentence come out of your presence. Let your eyes look on iniquity. You have proved my heart. You have visited me in the night. You have tried me and found nothing. I have resolved that my mouth shall not disobey. Verse 4. As for the deeds of men, by the word of your lips, I have kept myself from the ways of the violent. My steps have held fast to your path. My feet have not slipped. I've called on you, for you will answer me, God. Turn your ear to me. Hear my speech. Verse 7. Show your marvelous loving kindness. You who save those who take refuge in your right hand from their enemies. Keep me as the apple of your eye. Help me. Hide me under the shadow of your wings. From the wicked who oppress me, my deadly enemies who surround me. Verse 10. They close up their callous hearts. With their mouth they speak proudly. They have now surrounded us in our steps. They set their eyes to cast us down on the earth. He is like a lion that is greedy of his prey, as it were a young lion lurking in secret places. Verse 13. Arise, Lord, confront him, cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked by your sword, from men by your hand, Lord, from men of the world whose portion is in this life. You fill the belly of the cherished ones. Your sons have plenty, and they store up wealth for their children. Verse 15. As for me, I shall see your face in righteousness. I shall be satisfied when I awake, seeing your form. Psalms 18, for the chief musician, by David the servant of the Lord, who spoke to the Lord words of this song in the day that the Lord delivered him from the hands of all his enemies and from the hand of Saul. He said, verse 1, I love you, Lord, my strength. The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer, my God, my rock, whom I take refuge, my shield, and the horn of my salvation, my high tower. I call on the Lord, who is worthy to be praised, and I am saved from my enemies. Verse 4. The cords of death surround me. The floods of ungodliness made me afraid. The cords of Sheol were around me. The snares of death came on me. In my distress, I called on the Lord and cried to my God. He heard my voice out of his temple. My cry came before his ears. Then the earth shook and trembled. The foundations of the mountains quaked and were shaken because he was angry. Smoke went out of his nostrils. Consuming fire came out of his mouth. Coals were kindled by it. He bowed the heavens also and came down. Thick darkness was under his feet. Verse 10. He rode on a cherub and flew. Yes, he soared on the wings of the wind. He made darkness his hiding place, his pavilion around him, darkness of waters, thick clouds of the skies. At the brightness before him, his thick clouds passed, hailstones and coals of fire. The Lord also thundered in the sky. The Most High uttered his voice. Hailstones and coals of fire. He sent out his arrows and scattered them. He routed them with great lightning bolts. Then the channels of waters appeared. The foundations of the world were laid bare at your rebuke, Lord, at the blast of the breath of your nostrils. He sent out on high. He took me. He drew me out of many waters. He delivered me from my strong enemy, from those who hated me, for they were too mighty for me. They came on me in the day of my calamity, but the Lord was my support. Verse 19, he brought me out also into a large place. He delivered me because he delighted in me. The Lord has rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands. He has recompensed me, for I have kept the ways of the Lord and have not wickedly departed from my God. For all his ordinances were before me. I didn't put away his statutes from me. I was also blameless with him. I kept myself from my iniquity. Therefore, the Lord has rewarded me according to my righteousness, according to the cleanness of my hands, in his eyesight. Verse 25. With the merciful, you will show yourself merciful. With the perfect man, you show yourself perfect. With the pure, you will show yourself pure. With the crooked, you will show yourself shrewd. Verse 27. For you will save the afflicted people, but the arrogant eyes you will bring down. For you will light my lamp, Lord. My God will light up my darkness. For by you I advance through a troop. By my God I leap over a wall. As for God, his way is perfect. The Lord's words is tried. He is a shield to all those who take refuge in him. For he is God, for who is God except the Lord? Who is a rock besides our God? The God who arms me with strength and makes my way perfect? Verse 33. He makes my feet like a deer's feet and sets me on high places. He teaches my hands to war so that my arms bend a bow of bronze. You have also given me the shield of my salvation, of your salvation. Your right hand sustains me. Your gentleness has made me great. Verse 36. You have enlarged my steps under me. My feet have not slipped. I will pursue my enemies and overtake them. I won't turn away until they are all consumed. I will strike them through so that they will not able to rise. They shall fall under my feet. Verse 39. For you have armed me with strength to the battle. You have subdued me those who rose up against me. You have also made my enemies turn their backs to me, that I might cut off those who hate me. They cried, but there was no one to save, even to the Lord. But he didn't answer them. Then I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I cast them out as the mare of the streets. Verse 43. You have delivered me from the strivings of the people. You have made me the head of the nations. A people whom I have not known shall serve me. Verse 44. As soon as they hear of me, they shall obey me. The foreigners shall submit themselves to me. The foreigners shall fade away and shall come trembling out of their strongholds. The Lord lives. Blessed be my rock. Exalted be the God of my salvation, even the God who executes vengeance for me and subdues people under me. He rescues me from my enemies. Yes, you lift me up above those who rise up against me. You delivered me from the violent man. Therefore, I will give thanks to you, Lord, amongst the nations, and will sing praises to your name. Verse 50. He gives great deliverance to his king and shows loving kindness to his anointed, to David and to his offspring forevermore. Psalms 19, for the chief musician, a psalm by David. Verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of God. The expanse shows his handiwork. Day after day they pour out speech, and night they display knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. Their voice has gone out through all the earth, their words to the end of the world. In them he has set a tent for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his room, like a strong man rejoicing to run his course. His going out is from the end of the heavens, his circuit to the ends. There is nothing hidden from its heat. The Lord's law is perfect, restoring the soul. The Lord's covenant is sure, making wise the simple. Verse 8. The Lord's precepts are right, rejoicing the heart. The Lord's commandment is pure, enlightening the eyes. The fear of the Lord is clean, enduring forever. The Lord's ordinances are true and righteous altogether. Verse 10. There are more to be desired than gold. Yes, more than fine gold, sweeter also than honey, an extract of the honeycomb. Moreover, your servant is warned by them. In keeping them, there is great reward. Who can discern his error? Forgive me from hidden errors. Keep back your servant also from presumptuous sins. Let them not have dominion over me. Then I will be upright. I'll be blameless and innocent of great transgression. Verse 14. Let the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be acceptable in your sight, Lord, my rock, my redeemer. Psalms 20. For the chief musician, a psalm by David. Verse 1. May the Lord answer you in the day of trouble. May the name of the God of Jacob set you up on high. Send you help from the sanctuary. Grant you support from Zion. Remember all your offerings and accept your burnt sacrifice. Selah. Verse 4. May he grant you your heart's desires and fulfill all your counsel. We will triumph in your salvation. In the name of our God, we will set up our banners. May the Lord grant all your requests. Now I know that the Lord saves his anointed. He will answer him from his holy heaven with the saving strength of his right hand. Some trust in chariots, some in horses, but we trust in the name of the Lord our God. Verse 8. They are bowed down and fallen, but we rise up and stand upright. Save, Lord. Let the King answer all when we call.